Market Michael here. Now, we're looking at the indices, baby, please. It's 10:51 on April 24th. So, I said this morning that today would be a head fake turnaround Tuesday, and we've kind of seen a head fake. Not really. Right now, we are setting in higher lows. That's a bullish sign. On the comp, we have lower highs. On the S&P, we have higher highs. On the Dow, we have higher highs. So there's mixed signals. Perhaps that this move is gonna do too fast, and we're gonna head bang off this critical resistance here. We're in this kind of ascending flag. Here we're kind of in a descending flag. It's kind of very flat, but my suspicions of a kind of a flat doji day are coming true so far. I kind of now expect a worse day than a doji. I expect us to fail here. I expect this to pick up. Uh, you know, okay, we are bouncing right now, but it looks like we are failing this next move up. Now, I just want to talk about 10-year. 10-year spiked to 30.03. The 10-year yield. That is crazy. Gold's up a little bit. Silver's up a little bit. Uh, Pretty wild if you ask me. That 10-year, 2-year is still point 0.5. It's not changing. But the 10-year to 30-year is I gotta do it again. It's not accurate information here. Yeah, the 10-year's gone down a little bit, but it's only 0.212. I've seen it as low as point like 198. So it's been lower. But what I'm seeing here is the CCI is spiking up a little too fast for this move up. So what could potentially happen is by the time we reach, near highs or right here, we could turn around. But I am expecting this to continue and pick up. It's not really the biggest head fake ever, but this 30-minute shows that we had a little bullish bounce and that we are going to, well, this RSI looks like it wants to keep going, but if we end up uh, in the next couple of minutes start to go down a little bit more, then that would perhaps keep the momentum to that bearish side. So as we are looking at it on a 1 minute, we are totally coming down, and this is going to usher in the next bear movement. Look at on this 10-minute. We'll go to a 10. Not a good sign. It's probably going to increase as we decrease. Increasing strength. There you go. You see it, that MACD histo turning bright red. Let's pull up a 30-minute. The lag is just unreal right now, folks. So again, the 30-minute shows us declining. CCI declining. I mean, that means we're at the bottom of this move, but I mean, we're at a wedge here, and we're at this point where we're going to fail it or we're going to move ahead. So we're most likely going to fail it. See here, we're finally coming down. Parabolic ball on top, and we're going to start this next move down. we might get a little bit of support, but I think overall it's going to be in a downward position. We got 4 minutes to this next 30-minute candle, so we got some time for this to develop. In the meantime, let's go ahead check out the economic data. Now the economic data comes out good today. So prices are rising, and sales are rising much larger than expected. So that tells everyone that the confidence is high, and that brings us to that last one, that the confidence is high. More these people are confident that they're gonna buy at these high prices, you know, and that they're gonna maintain those high prices, high valuations. But I think this is just uh, one of those too good to be true reports. The information is good. It's saying that we're the sluggishness isn't digging into home sales, but the problems didn't really arise where it would show up in the data. We haven't seen that massive downward tick in GDP yet. We're at 2, but if we get under that and we start to go below and start to really let consumer spending goes down, then we're looking at some negative impacts to the economy. Well, we got 2 more minutes till this goes here. It looks like we are just gonna go ahead and fail it. So, I mean, I did a pretty good job. The markets were set up to be poised up, and I said that we'd have a head fake, but look at here, we're at the bottom of this tricks line. So, does that possibly indicate that we will reverse from here? I mean, potentially, yes. Um, Potentially that's what we're looking at, but I think overall though, it's we are having a hard time going down. It's a soft landing here. So the longer we stay at this soft landing area, the more likelihood we have of getting support and going up. But what could happen is we could just end up failing trend line, failing support, going down to critical support, which is where I thought we would be by now already. So this waiting game is taking much longer than we all expected. I would assume that we would continue this pattern, but pick up the pace a little bit, have a bigger, fatter candle today than we did yesterday. So, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Not much is going on in the trading world. Gold is coming off the highs. LEDS is coming off the highs. Bitcoin is coming off the highs. Check is coming off the highs. 10-year yield is coming off the highs, at 30.03. There we go. We're starting to pick up there. I suspect this is going to be the trend of the day. Is this could really start to pick up in advance here. I've called this before that this movement indicates weakness, but I was wrong in another time in history. So let's see if I get proved wrong again. Like, look, we're getting support. Like, let's see if I get proved wrong here, and that when I see this in the indices, that's more of a bullish sign than a bearish. But I mean, still to me overall that looks pretty bearish. I mean, we failed this to get an uptrend, so we are continuing that downtrend along this underbought level at the bottom ranges of the CCI. There you have it, folks. We broke through that trend line, lower low on the Nasdaq, and this is just this is absolutely what is going to set up for an ugly day. We got lower highs and lower lows. So with all that fun stuff being said, the economic data is shot for today. And looks like we have failed this level of support, and it looks like we are going down and testing lower. Of course, of course there's bounces in the markets. Markets just don't go one way or the other. They go both. They go up and down. It's just a matter of when you go down, is it going up more than you went down? So are you gaining any traction? And right now the answer is not really. So we're going to have to see if markets gain traction and move higher. But as of right now, it doesn't look like it. I will continue to update you on on these circumstances. So right now, again, we are breaking this support. It's a big bad red candle, and yeah, we're looking at 7,050, 7,020 support. So we should get there today, crawling along the bottom, and we'll see if we end up getting support down there or not. We very well might get support down there, and if we don't, then we'll probably get a fake out and then fail this 50. So you get that, guys? We'll go down. We'll go down a bit. Perhaps down to this 38 and then back up to the 60, fail it, and then continue our move downward. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I mean, we're almost we've got to advance quickly here, but the markets are holding in strong. I still expect continuation. So thank you very much. I will talk to you in a little bit, maybe around 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So see you then.